you could just open up with a statement heading into this season. First game Friday at UC Davis, then we'll open it up to everyone for questions.
Well, very nice to see everyone. We are really excited about opening up. I guess we have a very tough our preseason I think is very tough with Davis going to Gonzaga, playing George Washington, Tennessee, the tournament we're in. So we're going to get thrown kind of right into the deep end of the pool real quickly. We've been practicing well. I'm really excited about our team's kind of enthusiasm and how hard everyone has been working. And now we've just got to produce.
What are the things specifically you like about this team, and what are your biggest concerns?
Well, we don't really have any established kind of stars coming back. I think for a long time there, we had almost like a returning All-American every year, and that was really a nice comfort blanket. It's when you have Chene coming back, or you have NECA coming back, or Jane Appel, or Candace, or all the players that we've had. So it's a little bit of a mystery. Who is going to really step up and be kind of our go-to players, and I say plural. But the thing I've liked so far is just kind of how everyone has done well in practice. So if we're showing highlights, I say, this is great, we're doing some really good things, but it's against us. We've seen some really good things. I think Marta's been doing well. Lily has been out of practice a little bit. She had a family situation that she was gone for a couple weeks, actually. And so she's behind right now. But in the meantime, Marta's been doing well. Bree Roberson, Carly has been doing well. Brittany McPhee is doing very well. Erica McCall, Kaylee Johnson, Alana Smith. So we've kind of got maybe 8, 9, 10 people that we're really looking at for playing major minutes. So we're hoping to play more people. Hoping to play a faster pace. We're going to have to work really hard defensively to make that happen. In our scrimmages, we've run well and we've rebounded well.
You've done well three-point shooting, obviously, the last several years.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll probably be pretty good at this year, but are you going to try to pound the ball a little bit more into the ball?
We're definitely trying to get out in transition and, work it around. I would be really happy if we had, 5 people in close to double figures. And I think that's somewhat realistic. Maybe 4 or 5 people could do that. But we are going inside a little bit more than we did last year. Last year we focused kind of, more on perimeter guard play, pick and roll play, and we are still doing that, but we're looking for them more kind of getting down the floor and going inside off of some different sets that we're running.
You say you don't have that security blanket, but in some ways it's got to be a little exciting to watch this young team develop, right?
This is a really young team, and for the most part, we don't really have seniors in our lineup, so this is a young team. Even our juniors are not like super experienced juniors, and we're going to play a lot of freshmen, and we're going to play. They're going to get a lot of minutes. I think our freshmen are doing really well, but we're going to have to. It's going to be tough in the beginning because we are playing a tough schedule on the road and experience, and we're going to have to really stay with things and we've got to keep people healthy, number one, and improve a lot. And I think we can we can be a contender for our conference championship and who knows what else in the NCAA with a lot of improving. But we have a lot of work to do.
In some ways, maybe sneak up on some teams because they won't know what to expect.
Yeah, I don't know what to expect either. They'll be sneaking up on me.
On McCall, her experience this summer.
Yeah.
Probably. What did she was a team captain, too, right? On
Yes.
Team? So I mean, she's kind of the leader coming out.
She is one of our leaders. We actually have 4 team captains. Kind of the foundation of our, kind of the 4 people coming in. And again, so it's not having one, but I'm counting on 4 people with Bree Roberson, Lily Thompson, Carly Samuelson, and Erica McCall. And So, we really have a lot of different choices and even a lineup. I don't know that we'll have a set lineup. We're looking at, different people for that. But some of it has been dictated by illness, people being out, and, from there, we'll go from there with our lineup.
Who's your starting lineup going into the UC Davis game?
Well, we don't know exactly, but we're probably looking at Bree Roberson and Carly, Erica McCall-Bird, and Kaylee. And then Lily has not been around as much, but she would probably be in our starting lineup if she's healthy.
What has, Marta, is it?
Marta's doing very well. Alana's doing very well. Alexa, really our freshmen are doing really well, and if we need one of them to start, they will.
But she's the backup point right now? Or,
She is, yeah.
what is she showing?
She pushes that ball. She is vocal. She's really intelligent. She just, she just lacks college experience, but she has it all. She works hard defensively. She has great court sense. She's really, really talented.
When you have such young, when you have such young teams, is it a benefit to be going on the road this early in the season to get them ready for conference season, or is it better?
Oh, I could play all my games at home. But, it'll be, well, I say throwing them into the deep end of the pool. I mean, where we're going, it'll be sold out at Gonzaga. We're playing, I think we'll have, a good crowd. Davis is a very tough team to play. They run a very disciplined Princeton offense, so we've been working against that. But I really focus on us and what we're doing. I'm very excited about the, people coming in early to practice, just the competitiveness every day in practice. We have to get a lot more aggressive. We have to get tougher. We're gonna have to, there's so much to improve, but I'm very encouraged.
You're not playing Connecticut this year?
We're not.
Preseason, what, just
Just as scheduling.
You don't have Bonnie Samuelson. Where are the three-pointers gonna come from? Carly?
Carly's a very good three-point shooter. Bree Roberson has been shooting really well in practice. Lily, Brittany McPhee, Alana, one of our walk-ons, she played her freshman year, Kieran Lockian, Alexa Romano. So I would say we've got 7 pretty good three-point shooters. Marta will fire them too. We will, I think that, Bonnie was a really, really good three-point shooter, so we don't have that person out there. We definitely miss that. And actually Amber developed into a pretty good three-point shooter too.
Is Alana Smith the kind of player who could move into the starting lineup as a freshman eventually?
She's gonna play a lot, she helps us because she's a really legitimate stretch 4, and she can play a 3 or 4. So right now I think she gives us great versatility coming off the bench, and I think she could be, but a lot of it is just a very big adjustment for her coming from Australia in classes and everything else. She's doing very well, but other people I would say are just I think it'll help her to come off the bench right now, to see what's happening and then be able to come in. But she will help us a lot.
Ever had an Australian?
Never. We've never had an international player on our Stanford team.
Any international?
Never.
Not even a Canadian?
No.
Wow.
And we hope to have a Canadian too. So,
I went back. First one.
yeah, it's pretty exciting. She's really, she did a little, Vegemite and, I need to get Andrew Bogut down here to, she just needs to hear people speak Australian. That helps her, so.
Speaking of which, you talk about running and gunning. Could this be a little
Yeah.
college female version of the Warriors?
We're hoping it is. Our team loves watching the Warriors. We talk about them. We use them as examples and sharing the ball, moving the ball,
Right.
playing fast. I watch their games, obviously, and have spoken with Coach Kerr, and they just they're fun to watch, and we want to be fun to watch, and we want to play. We are playing much more up tempo, which I like a lot. And we're just, we're working at really moving the ball better. Last year we had some games where we had under 10 assists in the whole game. So I really feel like we're sharing the ball better, we're passing the ball better. So yeah, that would be fun.
Of course, when you do that, a lot more turnovers, which drives you crazy.
Yeah, we're trying to, I'm trying to develop the kind of the Steve Kerr, let it go.
Yeah.
This is the first time you haven't been picked to win the Pac-12.
Mhm.
In fact, I think in one of those polls you were third. Is that nice or uncomfortable? Or
No, I think that, I think that's, it's good, like, no matter, in some ways, when we're over and over number one, they're like, oh, the Pac-12's no good, so, it's great to see, whether it's, Oregon State's doing well, Arizona State's really good. The big thing that's different, I think, too, is that the Pac-12, it's not necessarily, you don't play everybody twice. So, like this year, we won't play Washington twice, and we won't play USC and UCLA twice. So that skews the regular season winner a little bit in terms of the schedule, which it didn't used to. But we're excited that there's other teams that are getting some attention, and I hope that motivates us as coaches, and it motivates our players to just say, hey, we want to win it. But it's so early right now. Like, I'm honestly, we've got to get through our preseason, which I think is very tough. And again, this is a really young team for us, and we're gonna take some lumps, and we're just gonna have to get better and just, again, stay healthy and keep improving. We have a great attitude in the gym. I think a great team culture, and be like Mike says, just be be a fun team to watch and keep growing.
The guys have a bunch of rules changes. Do you have any rule?
Yeah, we're playing a quarter system.
The quarter, that's right.
We're playing the quarter system. We've got a new 10-second line.
Oh, yeah.
We can advance the ball like the pros can. Internationally, I think you can do it too. So we have that advancing the ball at the end of the game. We have less timeouts, different media timeouts. So
No 1 and 1. Straight
no
up.
1 and 1, all
About
2
time-
shots.
About time you got a 10-second one.
Well, we've had a 10-second, but you could, if you took a timeout, you could then reset the 10 seconds.
Oh,
So
okay.
now you can't do that. So
You like the quarters?
I don't know yet, really. I don't know yet. We'll see.
What do you mean by quarter system?
Like,
Instead of-
with
instead
4
of
quarters
halves.
instead of 2
4
halves.
quarters instead of 2 halves.
So
Oh.
10-minute quarters, and then media at
Oh.
5, and so,
So your guard's gonna be practicing shots from half court and stuff?
they've been doing that anyway, so, I haven't encouraged it, I'll say, but, yeah, we just, it's gonna be really interesting, and, by March, I might look like Tom a little bit, bald. I'm not picking on you, Tom.
You could go ahead.
But you're in the front row, so, but it's gonna be fun. I feel really enthusiastic about our team, and, the competition will be fun, and I don't know, I think this is a team that we will see, like, really grow a lot, and that's what's really fun as a coach, to watch that.
And next year you can do even better. You don't want to
I like that idea too,
You
yeah.
gonna coach another 10 years?
Well, let's just take it a year at a time, So, yeah, this year, next year, and to go from there, so.
You think
But,
you're gonna press a little more this year? With press?
We're hoping to. We've been working on it. We're trying to pick up and look to press a little bit more. There's so much, you feel like in the beginning when you have, again, so many young kids, there's so much to work on. You're going to play against the Princeton offense, so you better, you don't want to get embarrassed by that. You're going to play against zones. You're going to play against traps, so you're working on that. You're like, we're working on passing, just moving the ball. We're playing with a lot of kids that they're used to being the person that just shoots all the time. So pass has been a 4-letter word in their basketball vocabulary. So now we're like, pass the ball. We're really working hard on that. So again, we want to, just even with teaching screening, there's a lot of things that we feel, wow, but we only have this certain amount of time every day to work. So. And then we have the fire in the gym, so,
Oh, yeah.
Tara, can I ask you a football question?
sure.
What do you admire about David Shaw and the way he coaches?
Well, I like how they're playing. I mean, I was really excited to see, I'm watching him grow as a coach. And, you know, just, I had the opportunity to be the honorary captain for the Arizona game, and I loved it. The guys, I think, are just, I think he's a great leader of the men on the team, and that I was really impressed with them personally, you know, when I was around them and watching them, and, you know, and I feel like I can genuinely cheer for them as people. That's what I like, that his leadership with the guys, that's what I admire the most. But then I like the fourth down where you fake and turn around and he throws it. I like that play a lot. I love watching Christian McCaffrey play, and I love the enthusiasm they have for each other. When, you know, like it's somebody else, you know, McCaffrey might take it right down to here, but then Ramon Wright takes it in, you know. So I love Kevin Hogan that he came back and he's, you know, he's playing so well. And they can talk about all these other quarterbacks, but he's the one that has won the most games at Stanford, right? And in the Pac-12, I think, right? So he's a winner. I think he's a winner, and you know, just I love how they gutted out at Washington State, and I mean, I'm all over the television screaming. You know, I'm an awful fan. But you know, I text David. I said, "Get the heck out of the Palouse," you know, and you know, get home. And this game, I'm upset because I won't be able to watch the Oregon game because we're going to be playing and practicing. But this is going to be a heck of a game. And you know, just I love how the guys just seem to really like to compete. You know, and they've grown a lot as a team from last year. Last year they didn't have this extra bounce in their step, I don't think. You know, they were winning some games, but they didn't seem like a real excited team. And when I met with the team, I told them, I said, you can be a Final Four team. You know, I just said, I showed them a mirror. I just said, here, look, you have everything you need in this room. Just stay healthy and get better. So.
Do you practice with guys on your
We do.
practice guys?
We do. We have a couple guys that come. Yeah.
But
We-
you have like 15 players, don't you?
Well, but sometimes they have to go to class, and you know, and what we do is we'll like throw in like maybe 2 or 3 guys when we're doing some new things, and so we can keep our top 7 or 8 together, so that they're our top 7 or 8 are, you know, we're able to sub them right in. They can rest, shoot free throws, and we can kind of keep things going. We don't have guys like some places have guys. So I mean, they go to class. All right, nice to see everybody. Basketball season's here.